no halt. 2D talk sense, keep the culture on vault. Politics, humor, mix it raw in the stew. Breaking down the news like she's slicing a cube. Come on, y'all, let's discuss, that's the frame. Dropping hitters, 2D's putting life to shame. Hilarious for real, got the nation on the buzz. Got them tuning in like they addicted to the love. She the queen of the trends, no fake, no frauds. Unpacking every topic, flipping all the odds. From city lights sparking to the Capitol walls. 2D got the mic, they just stalling in the hall. She a vibe, make Chicago proud.
Hey y'all, hey. I don't know what's going on. This StreamYard is doing something weird. Let's see if y'all y'all can hear me. I'm looking at myself miniaturized, like they doing some type of update with the system. And I'm trying to check YouTube to make sure I'm normal there. Okay, I'm normal there. It'll just be weird looking. How y'all day going today? It rained a little bit here, but then it was like for 5 minutes here in Chicago. Then it back hot. Yeah, but other than that, it been a pretty good week. It's what Wednesday, y'all. Time be running into each other. But y'all see, I'm finna start off right here and be honest. Y'all ain't gonna like this video. Especially if you're a barb. You ain't gonna like it. You might as well not watch it. So don't be in here arguing with me. I already forewarned you. You ain't gonna like the video. Okay? Now, come on, y'all. Let's discuss. Nicki Minaj out here crashing out on this doggone internet. I said, what in the Kanye is going on here? Nicki been lost. Now, typically, I was like, I don't even know if I want to cover this because I hear these bars be out here reckless. And I'm like, also, I'm not fully indulged in this story. So y'all gonna have to educate me on what the fuck is going on and why. Because usually I have the history. But this, I just okay. Well, I want y'all to put in the comments when I get wrong, get something wrong. I will tell y'all, for me, as a person, and I don't know her as a person, but just the stuff I done seen on her social media, so as a person, she ain't my fave. Now, I think she's a phenomenal rapper. I think she's got a pretty face. She got a nice body, good entertainer. Things like on the entertainment side of it, she got it, hands down. But the arguing with other female rappers, I have never seen her stand up for a victim. I don't even know if I ever seen her stand up for a woman. Like who have she stood up for besides like a person accused of something, a person accused of the R word. The history I know. Now, I don't know if it's true. It never came out whether it was true or not that she paid for the attorneys for her brother, who is sentenced. So I don't have to say alleged, who is sentenced for R word, his stepdaughter, an underage girl, his stepdaughter. Her husband accused and sentenced for the R word when he was young. As far as I remember, she was a Tory Lane supporter and making fun of the Bigfoot and Megan Thee Stallion after cheating at Bang Bang by Tory Lanez. And whether you say fragment, it hit the ground, whatever, still. So I'm trying to think. If y'all know an instance, tell me about it. I just don't know. It seems like she's always on the side of the person who's doing the dirt and not the victim. So she is alleging that Jay-Z owed her $200 million, right? And I'm gonna bring up the article, but this is the rundown. So she's on the internet crashing out. Like when she crashed out, it's so many posts. Like I tried to go look this morning, but my finger got tired from strolling from all the posts that she done made. I'm gonna read y'all the article that breaks more of it down to simplify it, and it don't tell you everything because last time that Megan said Megan Law, that was 2 words, and I think she crashed out for fucking 48 hours. Now, what she is alleging is that Jay-Z owed her $200 million from when he sold Tidal, because artists, when he first had Tidal, artists that he had on there, he gave them shares of the company. And when he sold the company, she's a legend that he only paid her 1 million and he sold it for 9 billion or something like that. I'm gonna read the article. She's also is saying that y'all know Megan the Stallion had that lawsuit against I believe her driver, who alleged that she had some scissoring action going on in the back seat and he was forced to watch it. No, that was her cameraman. Yeah, it was her cameraman. And so she want to poke fun of that. What else? Telling Jay-Z about his son Amir, that his alleged son. I have to say alleged for that, but you'll see the picture. That's like somebody bringing the kid to Murray, and as them twinsies is all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna show y'all all that. I'm gonna show y'all the article that pretty much sums it up. And for me personally, with somebody she's a beautiful girl, rich, money. She done had her kid. You got your husband, and you should be living the life, right? Then live your life, fame, fortune. What with all that going on? What would possess you to still be a pick me? I said you could still be a pick me with all that good stuff you got going on. And all I could figure is what was her childhood like growing up? Because it seems like she's a pick me for like she's one of the women who like just always sat with the men. So you just want the men to pick you. So you're gonna always be on their side. And you need that like validation from a man. So I was like, what is her relationship with her dad? I don't know about her relationship with her mom either. Like I'm just being honest with y'all, I don't. But I have seen her sister, and from what I understand, I don't even think she fuck with her sister. But I think her sister is her sister on her dad's side. But they look just alike, beautiful girls. But I seen her sister's on Baddies Gone Wild, and when her sister was there, and there's the one episode that her sister ended up fighting, it was absolutely crazy. And I was like, okay, she seems like she's looking for validation too from the crowd because the episode she had just like made out with this girl in the pool at the hot tub or something like that. She was cool with the girl, but the rest of the girls end up not liking the girl she just made out with. I want to say it was Shay, that was her name or whatever, and the rest of the girls didn't like her. So then Nikki's sister, I can't even remember, China or something. Look, I'm just making up names and shit. Whatever the girl name is, Nikki's sister goes down with the rest of the crowd and finds out that they don't like the girl. So all of a sudden, she wants to go fight the girl that she just made out with and go and attack the girl. And I'm looking like, giving me pick me vibes, giving me I need to be accepted. Like I want the mass to accept me. Like, and I'm like, which made me think of Nikki and her antics and her what this to me seems like a need to be accepted by mass of men, not masculine women, but masculine men that like, where was y'all daddy? Like, is y'all daddy? What besides, the mama with the self-esteem, teaching self-esteem to the young girls, but with Nikki particularly, like your track record of supporting predators is crazy. But let's look at this article, y'all. Let's look at this article. I know you barbers are probably mad by now. Uh, and y'all done clicked off by now. So let's go ahead and look at this article. So this is from Complex, right? And it says Nicki Minaj claims Jay-Z owes her 200 million. Says people who call him Hove will answer to God. Answer to God. You may continue. Nicki called on Jay-Z to pay up during a rant on X, formerly Twitter. After weeks of shading the rapper and media mogul on Tuesday, Minaj continued her recent claim that Jay-Z owed her millions of dollars for her stake in Tidal. Upon launching the music platform in 2015, 15 artists, including Nicki, Beyonce, Rihanna, J. Cole, and Kanye, I just told y'all what in the yay was going on, was gifted 3% Tidal equity when it was worth $56 million. In 2021, title was sold to Jackie Dorsey on Square for 302 million. How he owe her? They only sold it for 302. How he owe her 200 million? Maybe she added interest. Maybe it was compounded interest. Because if it's 15 artists and he only sold it for 302, how we get this 200 million that he owe only you? That you have to take 200 million times 15. Let's continue. Minaj and other celebrity owners reportedly kept their stake after the sale. The rapper has said that she was offered 1 million for her share of the company, not around the 9 million, 3% of three. Thank you. Thank you, did the math. 3% of is 9 million. What we get to? Let's continue. They would not around the 9 million, 3% of 300 million that would come if the company was valued at the price of the Square sale. On X, Minaj alleged that her monster collaborator now owes her amount nearing the entire price of the sale. I haven't even read this article. This is my first time reading it with y'all, but the math ain't mathing. We calculated about 100 and 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest, she wrote. Minaj added that the rapper remains among her favorite. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, nigga, she continued. The Pink Friday 2 artist concluded by saying that fans who call Jay-Z Hove must answer to God for the blasphemy. Not for the R word. They've been an answer for calling him Hove, but you ain't worried. Minaj reposted Barb's who backed her. She also said that she used the money she claims is owed to her to send some of the Barbs to college, pay for their school fees and student loans via my student of the game charity. I am so happy that she got a charity because I'm like, I hope the charity is like for victims. I hope it ain't like a predator charity. Like, what case you got? Fill this out and you win some money. I really hope it's for a good cause. Student of the game. What? Okay, let's continue. Let's see what's the rest of the article. Minaj tirade against Jay-Z Rock Nation company continued on Thursday with insults aimed at the Rock Nation artist Megan Thee Stallion. Minaj did center around a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against the H-Town rapper. I thought it was more. Let me go back. There was another one that I was reading that had more into it. It wasn't the New York. Maybe it was this one. Let me see. I'm trying to find y'all the one that goes into her talking about. She talked about Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit, and she put a picture up of the Jay-Z son. I'm trying to see. No, it's not that one either. I was looking at it on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it back up on my phone. Give me a minute, y'all. This is all impromptu. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all feeling is about this one. Oh, it was Vibe. That's who it's by. Let me see if I see it. It's this one. So I read all that. Then she said yesterday, Minaj direct further criticism at Rock Nation members when she called out CEO Desiree Perez, sharing a screenshot of a video that accused Perez of abusing her own daughter. Demori, the video alleged that Perez held her daughter against her will and physically assaulted her in claims that have not been verified. Like, really? 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 physically assaulted her. Yo, do she know what she got to know what her brother's accused of? Like, we talking about a lady holding her daughter against your brother was his stepdaughter. The audacity, Lord Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. Jesus be a pot calling another skillet black. Lord have mercy. Mm. Minaj then reignited speculation about Jay-Z alleged paternity case involving Ramir Sataway, a man who has long claimed that the hip hop mogul is his biological father, sharing a screenshot of a headline claiming a judge recently approved the continuation of Ramir request for paternity. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, yeah. Nikki captioned the image. Oh, this is why he's trending the other day. I don't know. I hope all is well. To God be the glory. I know you do hope all is well because allegedly, y'all know allegedly. Everybody been saying the reason why he's not claiming that boy. Y'all see the picture. Let me make sure. Yeah, y'all see the picture. So y'all know allegedly the reason why he's not claiming this, he ain't no boy. He's a grown man. I did a video about it and everything. Allegedly the reason why he's not claiming him is that his mom, Amir mom, was underage when Jay-Z got her pregnant. That's the alleged rumor that's going on, and that's why they said he been fighting it for years. So this man, Raymir, I keep saying Amir. Raymir is his when his mom passed, she ended up telling him who his father was, and his godmother has been with him, and they did a couple of YouTubes, and they have shown court documents where they've been fighting this and trying to get a paternity test for years. And he said he just really just want to know who his dad is, and I wouldn't suggest, because it's not, yeah, Nicki may not have a history of sexual assault, of the R word or molestation like the people she surround herself with, domestic violence or pounding somebody in the foot. But I'm surprised that she ain't no Diddy supporter. But baby, last thing you should do is fucking throw a rock in that glass ass house, because everything, even the furniture is glass in that bitch. Everything is gonna shatter. Like, leave other people cases alone, because you don't want nobody bringing up Megan Law. And I believe I did the video too, y'all. Go look at my video list. Did y'all see the interview of her husband, Kenneth Petty? The interview they had of him when this happened. I believe he was 15, 16. No, I think he was 16 when he R-worded the girl and went to jail. Now, I was like other people when the story first came out about her husband, that I had never heard of the victim. All I have heard is, of course, she has a bigger audience, that she came and said that, oh, this story is false. And I believe Tasha K said it too. That this guy, that they were saying that what happened was the girl and him had ditched school together and, had intercourse. And her parents found out. And she was, in order to keep from getting in trouble, she lied like he R-worded her. Mm-hmm. Now, recently, when she did her interviews and things of that nature, you got a completely different side of that story. And I believed her. But besides that, if you did not believe her, this recorded interview they did of him in a police station when they was questioning him about what happened, what absolutely made me believe that he did that shit was because they had asked him his age and he lied about his age. He told them he was 14. And then I want to say in New York, at that time when you was 14, it was something with the law, like he couldn't get charged for a felony. It was something with the law. And I talk about it in another video, but it's escaping my mind right now. And it automatically made me believe, like, What are you lying for about your age? If you did nothing wrong, you don't know why the fuck you in that police station. Like, what are you lying for about your age and lied about like how getting to bringing the girl to the house and like he lied through the interview. So I'm looking like, yeah, just because he a liar don't mean he a R word, but um, some in the milk wasn't clean, and I believe in his lying ass mouth. But let's see what else did she say. Megan also came for, I mean, Minaj also came for Megan Thee Stallion, just as a federal judge ruled that a sexual harassment and retaliation lawsuit filed against the Houston rapper by her former cameraman could proceed. In a pointed post, Minaj wrote, "What was the name of the law again? You know the damn name of the law. He done been arrested for not registering. You know the doggone name of that law. Okay. Karma's law. Touch not my anointed. Yo, anointed. Who he need to not be touching people. That's who you need to tell to touch not. You look look to your neighbor, Nikki. Look to your neighbor and say, touch not my anointed. No means no. Look to your neighbor. Okay. Vengeance is mine. Vengeance is the Lord's law. The the blog posting last. Thank you. More money for me. We're working trust. And so then she posts academics. The other female hater. Right? Come out the closet. But come out the closet for, to show everybody your outfit. I'm not alleging anything about that, man, because I don't have no money for you guys to see me. Okay. Now, yeah. So this was just pretty much, and then she is a picture of pretty much the lawsuit where the post appeared to reference Megan's 2024 song Hiss, where she took a vague jab at Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, on the track Megan rap. Those hoes don't be mad at Megan. Those hoes be mad at Megan Law. Ooh. Now, I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. The lines reference Petty status as a court ordered registered sex offender stemming from a 1995 case. Well, a case? I don't like that wording. A case. No, it wasn't a case. He's convicted and he did time. It wasn't a case. But Minaj's latest online rant comes in increasingly scrutiny of Rock Nation and some of its high profile artists and executives, as now neither Jay-Z, Perez, Megan Thee Stallion, nor Rock Nation have publicly responded to Minaj's claim. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that shit. They ain't. Some people is out there making money. It get time to be responding to this crazy ass shit that you over here ranting and raving about instead of fucking make sure your goddamn address is updated. And that's only because I'm pro victim, not pro anybody who claim that they're a victim. I'm just now getting back to the comments and I can't see it. There's your food, but get her money. Nicki ain't got the sense that God gave him. He said common sense ain't common to every goddamn body. I'm pro victim. So that's why I don't like this Nicki shit. And it seems like like I said, drop in comments, let me know if y'all have seen anything where Nicki have been pro victim. I have not seen one instance where she been pro victim, but I'm not into it like that. Y'all could probably tell me better than I know because this is a whole damn mess. Because I feel like if it would have just been her brother, then it would have been like, okay, you love your family. Some people love their family regardless of what they do and gonna stand behind him with these charges against your damn stepdaughter. Maybe if it would have just been your husband. And you're like, I'm standing behind my husband. I believe him because he's a good man, Savannah. And so I'm going to stand behind him. Like, maybe if it would have just been Tory Lane and you into it with the rapper, you into it with Megan, so you finna stand with Tory Lane. But all three of them, like, this is a pattern. Like, so I can't make excuses for this shit. And I can't because she dropped some. I do like her song. I do like her as a rapper, but as a person, do better. You got enough money for therapy. What are we doing? Like, I am broke and I go to therapy. Like, what are we doing? Why you ain't investing some of that money? Because this this foolishness here of bringing up Jay Z. If I'll be the first to say if Jay Z if he's that boy, he's a fuck boy. If he's that boy father and been denying him a paternity test all them years simply because you don't want the world to know that you messed around with an underage girl. So besides you messing around with an underage girl, that what however that affected her life, that she was underage, then raised this baby by herself. And now she dead and gone, and he don't have no parents and looking for a daddy, and you ain't standing up to doing what the hell you got to do because you worry about what people gonna say about you being with this underage girl. That's whole fucking bullshit. But you want to point that shit out. Well, your brother his stepdaughter. If we gonna deny, baby, deny it all. If you gonna be like Jay-Z in this lawsuit when it be, and then at the end and be like, and I don't support none of that shit my brother did, fuck his ass too. Like, I think people give it more of a pass than trying to bring this up when and then, oh, I want to use the money for my charity. Use the money for that victim that your husband got, that y'all fucking harassing that lady, and she got kids and her kids getting fucked with at school and shit. Use some of the money for that shit instead of, yeah, the mess, the mess. Make it make sense to me because I don't understand it. Maybe y'all could drop down and tell me how the fuck this makes sense in your mind. Because your fingers should have said when you was trying to type that shit. Your fingers should have snatched back and be like, don't do it. Karma, mentioning karma and God and vengeance and shit. What the fuck? Okay. I did recently see something that said Tina had jumped down in the chat, Beyonce mama, but I haven't seen, I don't know what she said yet because right before I went on, somebody had posted that, but I haven't seen it. I haven't researched it and I don't know what she said. So I don't know. Yeah. How y'all feel about this whole thing? Y'all barbs out there? Y'all still, you know, it's do y'all feel like that at any point is she right? Because I don't even know how she came up with the sum of him owing her 200 million. I don't even know how that sum came up. And then, like I said, Jay-Z run for what he doing if he's doing that. But I mean, glass house. Then you want to talk about Megan lawsuit. That's a grown woman scissoring another grown woman. Now that is harassment if she made that gay man watch because he probably like ill. You know what I'm saying? He probably threw up in his mouth a couple times because ain't nowhere, ain't none of that he wanted to see. It's two women. It would have been different, a male and female. He probably would have, like watching the man and picturing himself. That's a whole nother different story. Either way, it was harassment if she made him do it. But baby, look at all them cases that you didn't just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't talk about no vengeance and God and blasphemy. This is blasphemy right here. What your ass doing? Talking about one pedophile and you didn't support it, 553 of them. Baby, if you don't go and set your ass down somewhere and take care of that little them two little babies you got over there in that house, y'all finna get on up out of here. Before these barbs. These barbs gonna come after me, y'all. Y'all pray for me because vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. They finna be watching like, bitch, we ain't subscribing to that shit you talk about, our queen. I do support Black women, just not when they ain't on that bullshit like that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit all so you can see the notification. I'm trying to keep it together. Hit all so you can receive notifications when I go live. Follow me on all social media. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Unless you supporting this bullshit, then enjoy the day you deserve. Bye.
Look like Blaze, yeah. Something. Yeah. Scroll in the tube, found a star in the chaos. Duty spitting facts like a modern day seance. Trending waves, politics in the spotlight. Raw with the wit, hits you sharp like a frostbite. Come on, y'all, let's discuss her anthem, her creed. Breaking down the drama, uncovering the greed. Laugh through the truth, it's enlightenment with flair. Duty talk sense, ain't no nonsense over there. Come on, we tuned in.